How's it going, everyone? Got a ton of PlayStation news and updates to go over for you guys. We have an update on PS Stars. I know not all of you are in the rewards program, but we do have some new collectibles for the month of January. The PlayStation Plus Essential free titles are available to download right now. Obviously, I would recommend you to take advantage of that, especially one of the games is particularly good, but the other two are also pretty solid. We got a bit of an update on Horizon Zero Dawn's PlayStation 5 Remake. I mean, I know, like, a lot of you guys think PS5 Remake for HZD would be memes already, but if it doesn't stifle Guerrilla doing their other projects, I don't think that's a big issue, and that seems to be the case. And we have a PlayStation update on their cloud gaming services. We'll talk that at the end of this video. Before we get into the video, if you want to help out the channel, make sure you hit that like button, comment down below with all of your thoughts, and if you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button, and also hit the bell notification icon so you are notified whenever we upload a video. Now, onto the video. First of all, before we get into any of the news, I do want to reiterate that if you guys are all about getting your games physically, I would highly recommend you to take advantage of GameStop's sale that they're running right now. We just did a deals video on digital games on the PlayStation Store as the holiday sale's first wave of titles is wrapping up, but for those of you that do like to get your physical copies of games, remember that this GameStop sale is ridiculous, especially because some of the games that are recommended on that video, like Cyberpunk 2077 and Grand Theft Auto 5 on PlayStation 5, you could take advantage of the GameStop sale, which is 4 games under the price of $20, and you'll get all 4 for $40, so, you know, if you mathematically work it out, let's use our second grade level math here, it'll be $10 a game. Cyberpunk 2077 is eligible, GTA 5 is eligible, Red Dead Redemption 2 is eligible, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2019 is eligible, Assassin's Creed Valhalla, Mass Effect Legendary Edition, Nier Replicant, DBZ Kakarot, which is just about to get an upgrade, and so much more. So I did want to reiterate that real quick, because that's a deal I highly recommend you guys to take advantage of. Again, if you don't like buying your games digitally and you want physical copies, that's a really solid offer. They've got a ton of deals. 43 pages worth of deals on the GameStop website, so take advantage of it. Like I said, RDR2, Cyberpunk, GTA 5, Modern Warfare 2019, even FF7 Remake, Mass Effect Legendary Edition, some really solid options there. Alright. Moving on from that, new PlayStation Stars collectibles have been noted for January of 2023. We have the Tyrannosaurus Rex, the Uncommon Collectible, which notes, Happy New Year from PlayStation, a whole new year of gaming awaits, let's get started. And all you have to do for this one is play any buyable PlayStation 4 or PlayStation 5 game. Now, I don't believe free-to-plays will be eligible for this, but like, bro, you guys buy games, so it's like, it's fine. Just boot up one of your games and you should be able to get it. Then there's the Winner Rare Collectible, Battle Royale, only the best or luckiest can survive. Jump into any of the 6 Battle Royale games. This includes Fortnite, Fall Guys, Rumbleverse, Apex Legends, PUBG Battlegrounds, and Call of Duty Warzone 2.0. Now, you don't have to win a game, you just have to boot one of these games up and you'll get that collectible as well. So those are the new collectibles for PlayStation Stars for the month of January 2023. Check those out if you're a part of the program. Alright, moving on from that, I imagine the majority of you guys are PlayStation Plus Essential subscribers, at least. Many of you probably extra subscribers. Unfortunately, some of you guys may be premium subscribers, but if you are an Essential subscriber, the free games are available to download right now. You have Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, this is the PS4 and PS5 version, Axiom Verge 2 on PS4 and PS5, and then Fallout 76. Jedi Fallen Order, obviously the highlight. While I say it is the highlight, out of these 3 games, definitely the one that's the most notable, and I think the one that most people will gravitate towards. Jedi Fallen Order is also a game a lot of people own, whether you're an EA Access subscriber or you just bought this game because, you know, it's a high-quality title, it got a lot of rave reviews, or the fact that it's been sub $5 several times at this point, or like sub $7, somewhere around there. But it's been pretty darn cheap, and with Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, you do have Jedi Survivor, the direct sequel, coming out in March. A great time to go ahead and play that. I'm sure Jedi Survivor is going to be a high-quality title, given that Respawn's been putting out banger after banger. Jedi Fallen Order is a banger. It's a fantastic game, and the PS5 version runs really well too, by the way, so definitely a reason to check that out. If you're a fan of Metroidvanias, Axiom Verge 2, something to check out as well, and Fallout 76, for as much memes as it gets. I haven't played it in a long time, but I've been hearing from people that it's gotten a lot better. Take it for what it is. I've also heard mixed things about the microtransaction elements. Again, I haven't been following Fallout 76 like that. You know, it was one of the hotly anticipated games back in 2018. I remember everybody being super stoked for Fallout 76. You kidding me? An online Fallout game? People were so excited for that, but yeah, 76 didn't turn out so great, at least initially, but, you know, again, a lot of people telling me it's gotten a lot better, so there you go with that. Alright, moving on from that, Horizon Zero Dawn's PS5 remake has been a topic of discussion for a little bit now, but it was noted via the Sacred Symbols podcast and via comic book, it was noted we're also assuming that Guerrilla is making the Horizon remake thing there, although if that's real, what I've heard is that it's another team coming from Colin Moriarty. He didn't know what team it was, but that makes sense to me that another team would be helming it, and it's not like to do this PS5 remake of Horizon Zero Dawn, you'd have to establish like a gigantic team for this. For what I've heard is they want to get Zero Dawn up to the level of Forbidden West, and if you watch some of my other videos, I know that a lot of people say Zero Dawn just came out back in 2017 and it still looks really good, which I completely agree with that. This game does not need a remake by any stretch of the imagination. However, I do offer you this. Forbidden West is a much better looking game than Zero Dawn. Let's not get it twisted from this game not needing a remake to Forbidden West looking better than Zero Dawn. Forbidden West absolutely looks better than Zero Dawn. You look at some of the animations and how smooth the visuals are in Forbidden West, it looks better than Zero Dawn, but it's not like to a substantial degree that, you know, Zero Dawn needs a remake. If they want to establish a small team to do this Zero Dawn remake, and I guess they saw success from The Last of Us Part 1, or maybe they realized, hey, Last of Us Part 1 took very little resources to actually get out of the gate. We can do that for the other projects that we have under our umbrella. And Horizon has been a proven moneymaker. Let's not get that twisted as well. Zero Dawn ended up selling 20 million copies across PlayStation 4 and PC. Like, what? That is a ridiculously high number. 20 million copies for a brand new IP. Very few new IPs are gonna hit that level, and, you know, Sony has published a lot of new IPs, whether it be The Order, whether it be Days Gone. Very few new IPs are gonna hit the first game milestone of 20 million copies like Horizon Zero Dawn did. So from a financial standpoint, I can see why they're so invested into it. Selfishly, like, bruh, I want to see an Infamous 1 remake. That's what I want to see. I want to see a remake of, let's say, Sly Cooper, Jak and Daxter. Those are franchises that could really use a remake. And Infamous 1, I say it mainly needs a remake because, like, we can't play PlayStation 3 games accessibly, at least straight to download on PlayStation 5 and 4. Even then, Infamous 1, you go back and play that, that game had some really bad frame rate issues, but nonetheless, we're not getting stuff like that. We're getting Last of Us and we're getting Horizon Zero Dawn. Yeah, you can make the argument, hey, Last of Us came out on the same platform initially as Infamous 1. Infamous 1 was 2009, Last of Us 1 was 2013, so, like, no. Like, Infamous 1 needs a remake. I would love an Infamous 1 remake, but, yeah, it seems like Sony's kind of off the Infamous bandwagon. I don't know if they're ever gonna get back on it, but, you know, Horizon Zero Dawn's a fantastic game, and narratively speaking, I think Zero Dawn's a better game than Forbidden West. It's just, I really hope that Guerrilla can stay focused on what they're working on, and Guerrilla as well. I know all their eggs are in the Horizon basket. They got Horizon Burning Shore coming out. I'm sure they're working on the third game. I just wish they would go back and do Killzone. And I'm not even saying a new Killzone game. Could you imagine them taking a small team, doing a Killzone 2 remaster or an upgrade, putting that on PlayStation, having online servers? People like me would finally shut up about Sony and PlayStation needing online games, and all you need to do is give me a Killzone 2 remaster. Maybe that's me selfishly talking, but I know so many people that loved Killzone 2. Look, I don't need a MAG remaster, I don't need a SOCOM 4 remaster. Give me a Killzone 2 remaster, give me online play, and I'll never complain about Sony and PlayStation not having any quality online titles, at least from an exclusive standpoint. That's the only game I need. Hey, put it on PC as well, increase that player base, and we'd be golden. Like, I feel like something like that would print a lot of money. I don't know if a Zero Dawn remake would print a lot of money, but that's just my 2 cents. Lastly, I do want to note that Sony may be planning on bringing cloud gaming and streaming to services and other devices outside of PlayStation. They have a new patent that notes methods and systems are provided for processing video games streamed from a cloud gaming system over a network. The method includes receiving an indication of selection of the video game for a gaming session through a user interface associated with the streaming device that is connected to a display screen via a pass-through device. The method includes receiving a signal that the gaming session is active from a game streaming logic of the pass-through device. So a lot of verbiage that I'm sure went over my head and a lot of your guys' head, but essentially they do want to expand the idea of PlayStation Now and game streaming in general. I think it is way too pushing the cart before the horse as far as game streaming right now is concerned. I mean, PlayStation Now got underway a long time ago, and it really still hasn't gotten to a level where a lot of people are checking it out. I think with gaming, we're still a ways away from that, given that, you know, not everybody has the best internet connection. I think I have pretty decent internet connection, and game streaming isn't even something that I would mess around with right now. You know, I tried it, and games are certainly playable, but not the ideal experience that I would like, and I feel like I am one of the more fortunate ones of having a level of internet connection and having a wired connection. A lot of people can't even, you know, based on how their configuration is at their home, they can't get a wired connection, so it's like that's already going to hamper your experience quite a bit. So as far as game streaming goes, I think we still have a long ways to go before it's widely accepted, but obviously they're looking to the future and they're looking to expand it little by little over the coming months and years. But that is going to do it for me. Again, as far as that GameStop deal goes, I would highly recommend, if you're into physical gaming, when you can get Cyberpunk for $10, Red Dead for $10, GTA 5 for $10, something you should take advantage of. PS Stars, new collectibles there. PS Plus, free essential games available to download right now. Horizon Zero Dawn, the PS5 potential remake gets a bit of an upgrade, maybe being done by a studio outside of Guerrilla. And as far as remakes go, interested to hear what Bluepoint is working on next. And then cloud gaming, something Sony looks to still be remained invested into. That's going to do it for me. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.